Super happy to be here. We are going to do my stability ball workout. So this is what you need. It should be sort of blown up. You don't want it too squishy, just so you know. I am excited about this workout. Sorry, let me start my timer. We are going to warm up and it's going to be great. Reach up tall. Oh my gosh, I am sore. I'm sore from almost falling yesterday, which is pretty funny. I didn't fall, but I think just the exertion trying not to fall. But I feel good. Squat down, hands on the inside of your knees. These are all gentle stretches, so don't be too intense. Stretch those triceps. I definitely can feel the Guns for Girls workout for sure. Give yourself a hug. So the important thing with the stability ball workout is this is a core workout, the center of your power, okay? Everything's got to be kept tight for every single exercise, or you will not be able to stay balanced. So the first one that we are going to do is a single leg toe tap. So what does that mean? It means your heel is going to be on the ball. You're going to drive up, arms stretched out, and you're going to tap the ground, up, down, switch legs. So you see why your core has to be totally engaged, or there's no way you're going to be able to stay on this ball. If you need extra stability, you can push your ball up against your couch or the wall. Oh my gosh, no joke. And I'm so sore, but I'm gonna persevere because I can do it. I can. Keep those hips up. Oh my gosh, I need a little break. Okay, 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and done. Oh my gosh. All right. So I'm looking forward to having a little time off. You know, I think it's important for me sometimes to just take a little break. I do a lot. As Dave says, our life is like drinking from a fire hose most of the time, which is great. Like, it's sort of how we're both built, so it works. But we've also have to stay on top of like recognizing when, you know what, it's okay to like take a break and just pull back a little bit. So that is what I am doing. All right, so the next one that we are going to be doing, let me set my timer. This one is fun. So you're gonna sit on the ball and you're gonna come up. So you see how your toes are pointing up. Roll forward onto the balls of your feet and then come up. Now, it makes it more challenging if you put those feet closer together. So keep your body like a table and then sit up. It's very hard to stay. And then readjust on the ball if you're kind of changing positions too much. Squeeze those abs. Woo! Roll forward onto the balls of your feet. Sit up, and you want to sort of crunch. 3, 2, 1, and done. I love this ball. Love, 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 love. Now for any of these, most of these exercises, you can use weights if you want want to. I am not. Okay, so for this next one, you put your feet, so your bottom foot, the side of it's facing up, you put your other foot on top of it, and you squeeze up. This is very challenging. You push up till your knees are together and drive those hips forward. Okay, so you start down here, squeeze, roll back down. I don't want you resting on the ground though. I want you kind of hovering right above the ground. Squeeze. This is a lot harder than it looks. You gotta keep those core muscles, keep them all engaged. So again, when you come down here, you're not touching the ground. You can kiss the ground if you want, but I don't want you resting unless you're taking a break. Whew. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Other side. A lot harder than it looks. That's what I love about the ball, is I've created these workouts to really just challenge you in a whole new way. Whoa! And it's fun because the fight to stay on them is like real. Squeeze those hips forward, push those hips forward. Take those breaks when you need to. Keep them short, because you can always take another one a few seconds later if you need it. Less than 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and done. Wow. No joke. Have some water. So I would encourage you, as it's starting to get warmer, you know, a lot of people start to exercise a little more, get outside, go for walks, that kind of thing, do work in the yard. So just remember that it is important, especially when you're doing these types of workouts, to replenish your body. So the potassium and the magnesium are two things I really recommend. I prefer to buy the tabs and put them in my water. You can also buy it in powder form. The thing you want to make sure is that there's not added sugar and a bunch of crap in them, so you want to go for sort of the cleanest version. If sometimes when people start working out with weights, they can have big issues with leg cramps, especially at night. I take a magnesium supplement every single night for that very reason. I have always suffered from them, especially when I was pregnant, both times I was pregnant. So just something to be aware of. Okay, so the next one that we're going to do, you're going to sit forward on your ball. This does not seem like a challenging exercise, but just go with me. So you have so you're kind of perched above the ball, but you're squeezing your knees in, which means your inner thighs are getting a really good workout. So squeeze as hard as you can, hold, and then release. I'm taking it easy with this one because my right leg, where I took the brunt of the force trying not to fall yesterday, is pretty sore, so just squeeze and hold. It's very challenging. Squeeze, squeeze, you got it. Gosh, it's so much harder than it looks. And done. It's ridiculous almost. All right, the next one that we're doing, we're going to do an ab exercise. So you are back here, and I want you reaching up. Come back down, reach up. If you need to, you can put your fingers behind your head to support, but don't pull on your head. Really squeeze and make sure you're breathing. If you put your knees together, it makes it more challenging. Take those breaks when you need to. Less than 10 seconds. We can do it. 3, 2, 1, and done. So you know, when I say 3, 2, 1, 1 means there's 1 second left. 1 doesn't mean that you stop. You finish the minute no matter what. All right, so the next one that we're doing. So it's really important to work your obliques. This is a big, most people call them love handles that form as you get older, or even when you're younger if you're not really paying too much attention to what you're eating and drinking, and just sort of having a free-for-all, which we have all done at most of our lives. So I like to work them. So you're gonna get on the ball, wrap your arm around, stack your feet, and squeeze. Don't pull on your head. Let your obliques do all the work. You can also put that bottom leg on the ground for more stability or for a modification. Don't worry if you almost fall over. I do it all the time. Take those breaks. Don't feel bad. This is not easy. That is why most people don't do it. Why do you think most people don't exercise? Because it's challenging. It's a lot easier to just stay in bed or sit around and watch TV or scroll on social media. It's, you know, a lot more challenging and requires a lot more time management and effort to exercise and take care of yourself. But I don't know, what I saw my mom go through, I just never want to experience that. So whatever I can do to avoid it, or if the time comes where I'm dealing with health issues, that I'm strong and I can tackle them head on. Squeeze. So remember, do the modification if you need to. If you need a little more stability, again, you can always like push your ball up against your couch, especially when you're new and getting used to the feel of this ball. It's challenging. I have fallen off this thing so many times. I have face planted off this thing. I have many times not been able to stay on. 3, 2, 1. But I told my husband yesterday, when I almost, like after I almost fell, I'm like, I am convinced that the fact that I have been working on my core strength is one of the reasons I didn't fall. because I was able to, as I'm going and ready to fall, everything in my core was just like, don't go down. And I was able to keep myself from falling. But I also have that momentary thing of like, if I fall, I'm gonna obviously take it on my wrists and my forearms. But you know what? I work those too and I strengthen them. So, you know, can only hope that if it did happen that I would be able to weather it okay, but man, I would have been banged up for sure. Oh, Kyla's checking in today. Okay, so this next one, you're gonna grab a weight. You're gonna twist one direction and lift the opposite leg. So keep your knees as close together as possible for more of a challenge. If you need more stability, just open them up a little bit more. Keep those abs tight. So lift opposite leg from the way you're turning. So if you're turning left, lift the right leg. Woohoo! So I'm holding a 10-pound weight. Doing great. Done. How are we feeling? We're doing awesome. Awesome. Okay. I'm going to get 5-pound weights for this one. So I want you to sit, roll out on the ball again for more stability. Open those knees up. If you want to make it more challenging, put them together. Lift those weights above your chest, not above your face. Open and close. Now, if you want an added challenge, you can lift one leg. I am not going to do that. Like I said, I'm super sore. If you want to try to do it, but you can't stay on the ball, just push your ball up against like a footstool or something low, or the bottom stair, or a fireplace hearth, something like that. So you gotta drive those hips up. Oh my gosh. Whew. Take a little break. 10 seconds. Really squeeze. And done. Good job. Oh my gosh, my lower body is like, yeah, suck it. Okay, next one we're gonna do lower back, and then we're done. We'll stretch it out. So feet together for more of a challenge. Open those feet up, and you just squeeze that lower back and glutes and hamstrings to get up as high as you can. So I will be back on 22nd. April 22nd. So in the meantime, y'all, I have hundreds, probably even thousands of videos on Facebook, on YouTube. So go back and get it. 2, 1, done. Good job. Now we're going to stretch. So sit on your ball, put one forearm on your knee and reach. Other side. Reach. Ooh. sit on the ball, roll forward, let your back just curl over. Take some deep breaths with each one. Let your body relax a little bit more. Let those ribs, everything just kind of separate and relax. It feels phenomenal. Roll up slowly, slowly, slowly. Reach down to the ground. And the whole point of this is I want you stretching those hamstrings, okay? So kind of roll forward a little bit and then reach forward, as far forward as you can to really get a great hamstring stretch. Oh my gosh, that feels so freaking good. And then I want you to lean on the ball. Just lift. Lunge to one side, lunge to the other, stretching those inner thighs, straighten completely, and then roll the ball a little further out so you get a really good hamstring and glute stretch. And we are done. All right, well, I'm gonna miss you. Again, don't stop working out just because I'm not here. Do my previous videos, there are literally hundreds. So maybe go on, make a schedule for yourself and just put it on a calendar, put it on your fridge or on your bathroom mirror and just X it off, okay? That is, trust me when I tell you, that is the way I started exercising and it changed my life. So like I said, I'll be back Monday the 22nd. If you need anything, you can reach out to me. I'm not gonna be on I'm not on social media, but I check every once in a while, so I'll get back to you, okay?